Houston Life live from the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo is presented by Suits and Boots Injury Lawyers.
Well, welcome back to this special edition of Houston Life. Tessa and I are coming to you live from day one of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. And during this entire hour, we've been exploring what is new this year at the rodeo. And there is something you definitely want to add to your list. This sport essentially mixes culture and skill and just a beautiful, rich history all in one place, Tessa.
I mean, you've nailed it, Derek. It's called La Charrería, and it is a Mexican tradition, okay? It is the national sport of Mexico. And here with me is Tomas Garcilaso, who essentially is bringing his family. You're a third-generation charro. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, my pleasure to be here in Houston, and we're thrilled to be here with representing, and you were talking about charrería. Charrería is the national sport of Mexico, and charro. A charro is a Mexican horseman that has skills with the rope, with the horses, and we are trying to recreate through our scenes and storytelling all our tradition and the heritage.
Yeah, we're showing our viewers some pictures of that right now.
Okay, and this, when you say this is a family event, you're a third-generation charro. That is true for your family today. You're three young boys, and your wife Justine, who is around. Where did Justine go? We gotta get her. Your sons are here, right behind you, and they also, some of them might be performing on the road with you. I mean, they're about the same age now that you were when you started doing this.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, everything started as a third generation. My background is competition. It's like rodeo. So I went to school, and this one was my sport and my hobby. But I become a competitor, and then I pull the skills, the horsemanship and roping, to take the pride of sharing to the world the roots of our tradition. So I went all over the world, all over the country, and then here we are with my family to try to preserve that, to not acknowledge all the modern days, all these modern days with the new generations.
Well, to appreciate where we are, we have to understand where we've been. And the horse culture is so important because without horses, I mean, before cars, that's really what built, Mexico and the United States. It's such a deep tradition. What is the feedback that people give you? Because once they see you do these tricks, and we are going to get a preview, what do you want people to know that they necessarily wouldn't know, that all the training that it takes?
Well, everything starts from the scratch. Like the pride of the honor to have these horses, not only the beauty, it's also their disposition and temperament and everything. And they can be under lights or pyro, and they have to be connected to yourself. So it's everyday living with them, and with the kids the same thing, because these animals are not items. They're our companion, our family members, and we take a lot of pride of taking care of them because we take care of them, they take care of us on the stage.
Yes.
And this is one in one.
Under those big bright lights, Derek.
Well, and these companions, we should point out, are so beautiful and so patient. Look how perfectly groomed these horses are, Tessa. And I do just want to give a shout out to your family, Tomas, because your sons all said hello. They are so kind. They greeted us the moment we walked in. Your oldest son right here is working on one of the horses. The two littler ones are behind the scenes. They speak English, Spanish, French at home. They are so well adapted because so much of your time is spent out on the road. You're constantly traveling to bring this skill to audiences everywhere.
This is exactly because I'm, as an ambassador of the charros, it's not only about myself, it's about everything, like the language, the cultures, the traditions, and being an open-minded. No matter what, you have a degree. Besides that, you got to be out there in the whole world to see and respect every country, every tradition, every language. I just said that again. And coming here, we're bringing together a multiple culture. What? My wife is from France. My son is from the United States. I'm from Mexico City. And all together, is United States.
It's perfect. And you know what? We're going to get just a tease of Thomas performing La Charrería. You can catch him in the Junction Pass across from Fun on the Farm, but we are going to get a preview right here on Houston Live.
Okay, and I cannot wait for this. Tomas, thanks for spending time with us. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but don't go away because this special edition of Houston Life, live from day one of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, will come back right after this.
We are back here. We are live at Houston Rodeo, and we are with Tomas Garcilaso and his family. Now, Tomas is really an icon, a national icon of Mexico, but he is bringing La Charrería here to Rodeo Houston.
Okay, and you can see some of the youngest charros. They are already doing their thing. It runs in this family's blood. If you're just joining us, Tomas, before the break, was telling us he is a third-generation charro, and you can tell that his boys, they're naturals, just like he is, Tessa.
Absolutely. And the reason why this sport is so special to Mexico, because it brings people from the countryside into the stadium to celebrate this sport. And that is essentially what we are doing here at Rodeo Houston. He is bringing people, people come from all over to experience this cowboy culture, this Western way of life, and this deep culture from Mexico, La Charrería.
Oh my gosh. And Tomas, I don't know how you don't get dizzy doing this. Before we have you show us a couple more things, what are your earliest memories doing this? Do you remember how old you were?
Well, I started at the year as a 4-year-old.
As a 4-year-old?
Yes.
Okay, so you still have memories of being 4 years old. How old are your boys now?
He's 11, 4, and he's going to be 3.
Okay. And do you think all 3 boys will end up being charros?
Well, right now they don't have a choice. You know why? Because when they become teenagers and they have wings and ready to fly, so at this time we can educate them, the structure of living, and because we don't have a chance to do some other sports, this is what they can do only.
Listen, that's a good dad right there, encouraging his kids to follow their own dreams. Okay, so our viewers, Tomas, they've been seeing some video of you in arenas all over the world because y'all go everywhere. Your son does such a great job. Do you want to show us a little something?
Okay, yeah, Tomas, show us your tricks. There we go. This is just a taste of what people can experience. The La Charrería will be in the Junction across from Fun on the Farm. Put it in your to-do list with everything else. And Tomas, didn't you say you were going to wrap this up for us?
I mean, look at the way he takes that rope and it goes around him and then back out. Oh, wow. Okay. That was a great shot.